WQEE 99.1 FM The Key, home of Southern sports and talk. Newnan, Sharpsburg, Franklin. In the market for either buying or selling your home? City First Mortgage Service, LLC is the first place for all your needs. Branch Manager John P. Lewis and his staff can serve you with a smile and professional courtesy. Serving Georgia, Alabama, Florida, 770-598-0860. John P. Lewis, City First Mortgage Service, LLC. We place you first.
The House of Light brings clarity to your soul, offering a safe space for healing through our compassionate practitioners, services, classes, and wisdom, plus the tools to support you in our retail space.
When you hear music, do the lyrics speak to you on a deeper level? I'm Bruce Thornton. Join me and Donna Wood every Friday morning at 10:30 a.m. on WQEE 99.1 FM The Key for our show Lyrical Wisdom. Every week we will dive into the lyrics of songs and uncover hidden messages that we hope will leave you feeling inspired and enlightened. We know that our ideas may not always line up with yours, so this show will be an open discussion. Email us with ideas for songs at lyricalwisdomshow@gmail.com. That's lyricalwisdomshow@gmail.com. Let's share some wisdom together.
It's now time for the House of Light presents the Wisdom Cafe, each and every week at this time on 99.1 FM WQEE. Here's this week's special.
Good morning. How are y'all today? Oh, is that better? All right. I'm figuring out the microphones this morning. Okay, good. Hi, I'm Tanya Lee. I'm coming to you from Newnan, and I am here representing the House of Light this hour. And I wanted to get on here and let you guys know how many cool and amazing practitioners there are at the House of Light and what's going on. So go to www.houseoflight.com. They're at 29 Jackson Street, right here in downtown Newnan, Georgia. And let's see, today is the 13th. So we have Tarot and Art from 10 to 6. We have Human Design, which is amazing. Would you like to have a little bit of a how-to for your life? Wouldn't it be great if you had your own how-to manual to navigate your life from beginning to end? Well, Human Design will help you do that. There's I Ching readings and past life regression group tonight from 7 to probably around 9 or 10. And Saturday is jam-packed. So we have Tarot and Art with Vanya. So how does that work? So what it is she will help you. You ask a question, pull a tarot card or two, and then she will do an intuitive art design for you, which represents the reading that you're getting for the day. So she's an amazing artist. If you haven't seen her art, come on down to the House of Light, walk around the building and check it out, because Vanya is an amazing artist. After that, we have Reiki and card reading. So if anybody who doesn't understand or know exactly what Reiki is, it's an energy work. And what it does is it helps you to release some pent-up energies and emotions. So whether or not you realize it, that your heart alone puts out an energy field that's almost 3 feet away from your heart. So that energy is transmitted between people, between things. Sometimes you might absorb something that's not yours and you're feeling sad. Reiki helps you to kind of reduce and balance your energy. So that's going on. And then we have lots and lots of cool oil classes. So we're doing number 1, fairy class starts at 2. What's a fairy class? That's another new and exciting one down there. Vanetta comes in and she creates what we call fairy stakes. So you can put them out around your yard. They're very colorful. She talks about the significance of the different stones. She also adds oils and stones together to create all kinds of new and exciting decorations and jewelry, bracelets as one of her main ones. It's a really fun class. You learn a lot about oils. So if you have any of your own essential oils that you're not sure what to do with, bring them down and we can talk to you about them. And then I am actually teaching an advanced potion making class. I know that sounds funny, but it's Halloween time, so with Harry Potter in my brain, we do a Harry Potter inspired master class. And what it is you'll come in, You'll get some recipes. Excuse me, sorry about that. Some recipes that will help you with maybe sleep. We call it the sleep draft. Maybe you've got some stuff going on with your muscles and joints. So we have a Skelegrow blend that will actually help with your muscles, joints, and bones. And these are fun ways to use your essential oils and have a little Harry Potter fun. So for both of those classes, costumes are encouraged. So hopefully you guys can put your Halloween costume together, come on down, hang out with us. I've got butterbeer ready for you. It'll be a fun night on Saturday.
Wait. What is butterbeer?
So any of you all who are not Harry Potter fans, it's one of the drinks that the kids get to drink throughout the series. And it's, what it is cream soda with a butterscotch flavored whipped cream on top. And then you put a little whipped cream on it. Sometimes we make them frozen. You can actually add a little liquor, so rum or vodka, and they're also pretty good.
The adult version.
The adult version. And then, like, if you've been to Universal Studios, they kind of sell it at the theme park in Hogwarts. It's very good. Next week, we're going to have Reiki Share Circle at 6 p.m. Tea and Tarot. You got to come have some tea with Christy Benefield. She has created some really amazing candles, tea blends. She's also making her own incense now. So you can have a little tarot reading, sit down, enjoy a cup of tea, some of her amazing blends for relaxation. Maybe you got some of the crud coming along, so her immunity blends are really good as well. And of course, Donna is doing her Lucia Light. For those of you who are not sure of what a Lucia Light session is all about, it is a form of meditation that helps you to get into what we call the theta state. So if you've been somewhere between sleep and awake, that's your theta state. So when you meditate, you want to do the same thing. Bring your body to a completely relaxed space, open your mind to let it do and enjoy whatever it wants to, basically. The light is a white light that is shined in your face. I know that sounds funny. It's very mild. Along with laying on a restation lounge that has music or a guided meditation being sounded. It's part of the seat, so you can feel the vibrations. For me, when I sit there, it's like being inside of a kaleidoscope. So my mind takes those white lights that are flashing and moving and creates pictures and colors and amazing different scenes that my mind helps me to relax. So who knows what your mind might bring. You can come in for a free 2-minute session. Make sure it's something that you enjoy, and then book your session 1 to 6 with Donna. Automatic writing class with Kat. That sounds new and exciting. I'm not quite sure about that one. We'll have to check it out. And then Wednesday, of course, more Lucia Light, oracle card readings, a book sense discussion. So one of our local therapists, Rick Chambers, he hosts it every Wednesday from, 1 to about 4. And he has really amazing open conversations about all different kinds of books, theories, whatever he's picked a topic for, and allows you to come in and just have some community and fellowship around some sort of education. So check that out. Emotion code, of course, same idea. It's looking at your emotions and teaching you how to deal with them in a natural, positive way. And then, of course, our open meditation. So that is open to everybody. Come on down, 7 p.m. every Wednesday. A guided meditation. Sometimes there's a sound journey. You just never know what amazing meditation is going to happen for about that hour. So again, that's the House of Light. That's their calendar for the next week. 29 Jackson Street. If you want to call and make an appointment or ask any questions about some of the things that I talked about, call 470-414-6711 and just ask about what amazing options are available for you. when you look at holistic life, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. Don't stop going to your doctor. Don't stop any of that stuff. But you can add some small services or practices that will help you live a happier life. And that's what all of our practitioners are all about. That is the House of Light. So there's lots and lots of cool stuff going on in the holistic world. I'm also the president of the Holistic Chamber of Commerce. Yay! Thank you, thank you. We had a really great session this past week where we were at, where were we? I don't even remember where we were. Where were we? We were at True Balance, Ute's place, the beautiful center right here in downtown Newnan, just over the railroad tracks by Arnold's. We had a leadership conference and workshop, how to become a conscious leader. And that the person who came, her name is Monica. She's with 1440 Solutions, and she is of the mind and is teaching us how to be a better leader, how to be a better manager, how to do it with a conscience. So that means there's 4 principles that you need to follow in order to make sure that what you're doing is beneficial to everybody around you. And we started that whole session. She's got some master classes that we're going to offer. And every couple of months, about once a quarter, she's going to come in and give us new leadership skills. So all of you businesses out there, you don't have to be a holistic business. Any business that needs to up-level a little, it's time for you to change with the times. Things have really changed over the last 3 years, right, since the big yuckiness. And now we have to kind of look at management in a different way. We want to make sure our employees are helping, are happy. We have to be happy. We have to do some sort of a combination of life and business, and as well as trying to make the world a better place. And that's where the holistic part of it comes into play. Everybody needs something different at different times to make you a whole person. So this is part of it. We want to support local businesses and help them into the next 10 years because things have changed so much, and we want to give you the tools and skills to go ahead and excel, especially in this area. So I want y'all to save some dates, okay? So we're going to be back at Ute's place, in which is, what did I just say? I just said Balance. True Balance, thank you. True Balance, Center for Breath and Body Work. And we've got a wine and wellness pop-up shop that we're going to be doing with the Downtown Newnan group. So they do their wine pop-up, and we are part of that, being a Downtown Newnan business. So on the 17th of November, all of downtown will be ablaze with beautiful wines, lots of exciting products. And Ute's opened up her space to allow our practitioners to come in and show you, the general public, what we do and how we do it. So each one of our different providers will have a set of wine. They'll also have some wellness tips, some giveaways, and an opportunity for you to make appointments for massage, Reiki, oils, you name it. There's going to be a lot of new vendors available there. We'll have our meetings starting in January again on the second Tuesday of the month. So January and February will be a nice networking meetings. I think we have a financial planner that's going to be coming on and talking to us about changing the way, like me, I'm in my 50s, so it's time for me to start thinking about retirement. And I want to make sure that I have enough money to live. And so the investment people are going to come in, give you a little idea of what you can do to up your retirement savings. That's going to be in January. February, I'm not sure. I think we'll probably do speed networking like we've done in the past. Okay. Well, everybody goes, what's speed networking? So if you've ever heard of speed dating, this is kind of the same idea. So what we do is we pair up. You have about 2 minutes each to give your what we call your elevator speech and help learn and meet new businesses that can either augment or that you can give to some of your clients. And it's a great networking opportunity for everybody. Again, you don't have to be a holistic practitioner to participate. We just want to support local business as much as we can and help them grow together, because together we're better. So the bigger the group, the more impact we can make. And then, of course, we're going to do the leadership. We're going to do our next set of leadership with 1440. You have, what did she say? You have 1,444 minutes, right, to make a difference. And you have to choose what you do with those minutes. And so she is going to help us with some more leadership skills, some more practical ways to implement leadership practices to help increase our business. And then in April, we're back. So the Community Wellness Day has already been approved. I forgot to write down the date. I think it's the last Saturday in April. We'll be at Ashley Park, and we are going to bring all kinds of community wellness activities. We're going to boost up our kids' side. We have, last year, I think we had 30 different vendors that were out there teaching about everything holistic, as well as some great food vendors, which wasn't too healthy maybe, but it was really good.
There you go.
So again, your holistic wellness depends on whatever it is you need for that day, and we want to support that. So that's what's going on with the Holistic Chamber. Let's see, what else am I involved in? So Friday, November 17th. This one is close to my heart. The Piedmont Newnan Wellness Center is a great location in the building right next to the hospital. They have the task of helping cancer survivors, anybody going through cancer, anybody who's supported cancer, or somebody with cancer. So I'm pretty sure that's everybody at some point in time has had that horrible disease touch your life. But this wellness center focuses on giving all of those people an opportunity to learn, to communicate, to have some fellowship. They do food. Sherry is doing a fundraiser for them on the 24th of this month. We're going to raise money to help keep going with free massages. They have dietitians, Reiki, they have meditation, they have cooking classes. They have just access to a lot of different practitioners, nurses, and what have you. So if you need more time, ask more questions, figure out some more ways to help with whatever's going on with your cancer, after your cancer, for you caregivers to help you cope with the cancer. We are here to help with your overall wellness, and it's all free. So that's the really cool thing, is it's free, and people don't even realize that it's there. So they are doing their big fundraiser, which is a soiree, and it is a masquerade ball. And this is going to be at the Newnan Center on Friday, November 17th. Join us for a masquerade-themed evening of dancing, food, and fun at the 2023 soiree. This is presented by BMW of South Atlanta, and proceeds will benefit the Piedmont Newnan Oncology Services and Programs. So if you want to sign up and you want to go, it's a great opportunity to give back to our community. Go to piedmont.org/Newnan Soiree. And if you have any questions, or I think they do still have some sponsorship opportunities, you can reach out to Susan West at 770-400-2310. And she can answer your questions about it. Piedmont is here. It is part of our community. We rely on them heavily. Are they perfect? No. Is any organization perfect? No. But they really do have some really great programs to support our community. Take advantage of them. They're here and they want to help. So I hope you all can join me at the soiree. It should be fun. Okay, that's all I got for today. No, I'm just kidding. What I thought I would do is do a basic oil class for you, okay? I have been doing essential oils for, it's going on 7-8 years now. Wow. Can't believe it.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? I can't believe it. Thank you. I appreciate you. I started in corporate America, actually. I ran a graphics information center in D.C., and then when I kind of retired having my kids, I decided I needed to do something that was more beneficial for basically mankind, because corporate America wasn't doing it for me. So I found oils, went to a class, and the next thing I know, it actually took about a year. I had a big box of oils that I had bought, sat on my counter, and the only thing I used out of it was the lavender, because everybody knows what lavender is for. But then I realized I had really bad knee issues. So my knees were so bad that I couldn't make it upstairs. And the doctors were like, oh, well, let's try shots, let's try this, let's try that, here's some medication. None of that was really working. It was just seemed to be getting worse. So I pulled out what we call the deep blue. And deep blue oil is a great combination of oils, and it helps with your connective tissue, muscles, joints, that type of thing. So the girl who was my wellness advocate, she says, every time you see your knees, so anytime your knees are exposed to the air, put a couple drops of the oil on your knees. I was like, okay, I can do that. So I carried a bottle of deep blue around with me, and every time I saw my knees, I would put oil on it. So maybe 3 or 4 times a day. And I thought, okay, this is starting to work. This is feeling better. Okay, I can make it up the stairs. Okay, I can walk. Oh my gosh. And then I started forgetting, and I realized I wasn't in pain anymore. So I thought, oh my gosh, I need to buy 5 bottles of this, right? This is going to be something I'm going to need forever. Bought my 5 bottles. A year and a half later, I'm still on my first bottle because it was helping. It was repairing all the damage that I had done. And I was like, oh my gosh, this stuff really works. And that's when I realized this is something I have to share with the world. And so I became a wellness advocate, and I decided that sharing essential oils to everybody is completely beneficial for all of us. I get to make a little money. The company is an amazing company. doTERRA is who I am affiliated with. They have been around for, I think we just celebrated 11 years, and their philosophy is a lot different. It is all about giving back. It's about making sure that we are doing it responsibly, which means sourcing oils responsibly. They're also about making changes in the world. So all of our oils are sourced from either small or local growers that have been doing these oils, growing these oils and these plants for generations. So they were not able to be paid because the essential oil industry as a whole is kind of like the coffee industry. They go in and they... we have brokers. There are brokers that go in and they buy the oils, I say that loosely, from different growers. They combine them all together, and then they sell them to the highest bidder. So some of our oil producing farmers were not paid for years. Wow. Yeah. So this is very poor areas that really rely on these sourcings, and they are not being paid on a regular basis. So doTERRA would come in, they would negotiate specific arrangements so that they could help them get paid on a regular basis. They would go into larger areas like Somaliland, where war-torn, hard place to live, and negotiated with like warlords in order to get the oils that we need. Like frankincense was about to be exterminated because of the way that they were harvesting these trees over and over and over again, and nobody had planted any new frankincense trees in like over 100 years. So the writing was on the wall, and frankincense was going away. So doTERRA went in, negotiated with them, bought land in the area, partnered with local farmers to start growing frankincense. So now we know that doTERRA will be able to supply frankincense to the world for generations to come. Those trees won't be ready for 20 years, but we know that in 20 years we're going to have a wonderful new crop of the most effective essential oils possible. We did that with sandalwood in Hawaii as well. Same idea. It grows there like wild, and people don't even realize what they have. So doTERRA bought a tract of land and partnered with the local farmers, and they planted 200 acres of sandalwood trees. Again, they're not going to be ready for 30 years, but now we have sandalwood coming from Hawaii for generations to come. So I don't know of any company out there that does that. So I'm really proud to be part of it. Even locally here, when we had the tornado, the Healing Hands Foundation provided 500 plus emergency kits. So everybody got, a roller of tea tree oil, which is great for infections and skin issues, a towel, toothpaste, a toothbrush, just things basic needs that people needed after an emergency. And they do this all over the world. I know they're on the ground in Israel right now.
Oh.
They're on the ground in
Ukraine?
Yes, Ukraine. We have wellness advocates all over the world that are helping where they can. And so your contributions, and I contribute every month to that organization because doTERRA covers the cost of all the administration. So all of the donations go exactly where they need to be. So if you have an organization that you want us to help you champion, by all means, reach out. I'll see if I can get doTERRA to help fund things. One of our other wellness advocates goes to, I think she does go to Somaliland as well, somewhere in Africa, I can't remember. But they built an orphanage, and their church and organizations from here were actually the ones that spearheaded the development and rebuilding of this church. And doTERRA gave them over $50,000 to help, and gave as many oils as the kids and families could use. They were humbled by the people. They were able to go in, teach oil classes, play with kids, teach them how to take care of themselves with oils. And it's made a huge impact on the whole community because now they have a building that has running water, electricity, and things that they didn't have in their community. And that was all because of one of our local wellness advocates here, just a regular person who took it upon herself to work with doTERRA to get it up. All right. So that is my thing about doTERRA. And what is our 2 minutes for? Are we going to do, what are we doing? Whatever I want. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about two of my favorite oils. How's that? So we talked a little bit about frankincense, but I want to tell you about Serenity, which is the restful blend. Everybody needs some rest nowadays, right? I know a lot of people just don't sleep like they used to, especially now that I'm older. I don't sleep like I used to. So this blend of oils, you put it in your diffuser at night. It also now comes in a stick form, so kind of like a deodorant stick. And it's got the Serenity oil with a coconut oil base that you just put down your spine, put it on under your nose, on the bend of your elbow, wherever there's a pulse point, and the oils soak in and slowly release throughout your system. The other oil that they just came out with is in a pill form, and they've added what's called tart cherry. So tart cherry helps your body make the melatonin that you're used to or that you need. So that combination, that little group, take a pill, roll the oil, and let yourself smell it in the diffuser, helps people to get, again, into that theta state or that relaxed space. So, yeah, that's Serenity. Anybody who has any questions, if you've got oils you don't know how to use, just reach out. I'm always around. My name is Tanya Lee. I am the owner of Essential Wellness, LLC. And I'm part of the Holistic Chamber of Commerce and the House of Light.
You've been listening to the House of Light presents the Wisdom Cafe on 99.1 FM WQEE. The House of Light, a wellness center at 29 Jackson Street here in Newnan, is a place for people to relax and find true healing. For additional information, 407-414-6711. Remember to tune in next week for another healing message from the House of Light presents the Wisdom Cafe right here on 99.1 FM WQEE.